Hey guys, Soleno here from PlayToEarn.net. Today's video is the first part of our weekly news series, where we talk about news that happened in the blockchain gaming scene this past week, divided into game updates, teasers or announcements, and other news. For this video, we'll be talking about game updates first. So without further ado, let's get to the list. To start off our list, Axie Infinity accessories are finally live. Axie Infinity has released limited edition accessories for its in-game avatars this Christmas season. The accessories are a component of the previously revealed Axie core. The team even created a theatrical trailer to showcase to gamers a sense of what to anticipate from accessories. Users will continue to get these items from the first week of 2023. Axies play a vital role in the Axie Infinity game. Most gamers have strong bonds with these beasts. The game aims to enhance the power of customization, which is why they're releasing these accessories. Additionally, modifications in avatars will go beyond just replacing a few body parts. Users may now transform their avatars into totally unseen characters. Just like gameplay, personalization will also become infinite. There are 20 distinct kinds of these newly introduced items, each with different rarity levels. To get an accessory, players must release an Axie between December 20th of 2022 and January 3 of 2023. For each avatar the user releases, they will get an accessory. It implies that if users release 100 Axies, they will earn 100 accessories. This tactic will assist in restoring the Lunasan economy. According to recent announcements, Mystic Axie spacesuits will soon become accessories. In addition, Axie Infinity is also planning to restore Sumo Axie's patterns. Also, the artwork for Goda, Turtle Boy Yen, and Trump has been revised. Gamers should be aware that releasing an Axie will result in permanent loss. As a result, the Axie Infinity team is creating accessories to make the loss of users' valuables worthwhile. Up next, Undead Blocks is now live with new zombie boss, unlimited waves, and more. Undead Blocks, a kill-turn zombie survival game, is now live with new exciting features and improvements. The latest beta patch, update version 1.5.0, brings a new zombie boss, weapons, unlimited rounds, and more for players to explore. Gamers can now select Eva as a playable character, aside from the usual Lucas to fight against unlimited waves of zombies. Previously, this was kept at 5 waves max. With this update, survivors can enjoy even longer fights against the undead. More importantly, all previous zombies have now been replaced by custom-made ones. Not only will players come across new zombies, but they will also face off with an armored footballer zombie boss. According to the team, this footballer zombie is a big brute that may be walking slowly at first, but once hit, he will start sprinting. Players will definitely want to take careful aim, as the new boss takes reduced damage when shot in his helmet or padded chestplate. Also in this update, the team has released 3 new weapons for players to choose from: a revolver, a baseball bat, and an M1A assault rifle. The terrain has also gotten a little bigger, with more houses that can be opened in the neighborhood, each with a weapon hanging on a wall inside the top floor of the main house and another 2 houses closest to it. The latest update also brings some balancing changes, including new zombie stats, increased weapon and perk costs, and improved bullet penetration for double-barreled shotgun and F1 rifle. Next, Fancy Studios unveils new game Fancy Hop along with FNC earnings update. Fancy Studios, the team behind Fancy Birds, has released a new platformer jumping game Fancy Hop for PC and mobile devices. The new title allows Fancy Birds to hop, jump, and climb the leaderboard, as well as earn FNC from in-game quests. The mission for your bird in Fancy Hop is to jump from one platform to another and climb the farthest it can without falling. On the way up, they will come across aliens and monsters and collect boosters, items, and power-ups to keep climbing. The higher you jump, the more you score, and with each higher step, the difficulty increases. Players must also watch out for meteorites and UFOs, in which the game will end if Fancy Birds collide with any of them. According to the team, power-ups from existing games will be transferred to Fancy Hop in the future with special mechanics designed for it. Like Fancy Birds, the new game also has 3 daily quests, 2 weekly quests, and a 7-day check-in quest that can be completed to earn FNC. As Fancy Hop launches, the team has also revised the earning structure among the 3 Fancy Studios games. Players must play all 3 games, which are Fancy Birds Sky Wars, and Fancy Hop daily to earn the maximum number of daily quest FNC. According to the devs, the main reason for this change is to encourage players to explore different games in the Fancy universe. The new quest structure works as below. If you're liking this news list so far, remember to check out our website and news section to be updated on everything about blockchain gaming. You can also subscribe to our channel to make sure you stay updated on all our videos. Now let's get back to the list. Next, TimeShuffle alpha version is now live. The alpha version of TimeShuffle, a free-to-play turn-based tactical RPG featuring a time-traveling theme, is now officially live. This early version of the PlayToEarn title is available for free and supports logging in using either Google or Facebook. After inputting your username, you'll be given 3 starting heroes to work with, representing various popular historical figures such as Cleopatra and Salvatore Dali. Each of these characters can come in 2 more variants that are meant to display what they would be like if they had lived in a different time period. So players could either get a war leader Cleopatra, a politician variant, or a scientist, while the 3 versions of Salvatore Dali are artist, scientist, and warrior. Every hero has 5 different attributes, which are health, speed, strength, dexterity, and intelligence, as well as a wide range of upgradable skills to use in battle. Players can edit the skills deck containing 6 abilities for each hero, swapping in the ones currently in deck with any potentially available ones. There are also 5 elements that each character has, which are science, body, mind, community, and art. the amount of each element that a hero has varies, with skills also being based on this element system. Every element is stronger against a certain other element and weaker against another. For example, the art element is better against the mind, but weak when faced with the community, while mind is strong against body but struggles against art. In this alpha, players can take on PvE quantum missions but also dive into PvP arena battles. Everyone interested can try out the Avalanche-based title using the link found in the tweet down below. Next, Legends of Illumia Public Beta is now live. The public beta of Legends of Illumia, a third-person fantasy MMORPG, is now officially live. In order to participate in this beta test of the blockchain title, players will need to make sure they have at least one Genesis character NFT from the Heroes of Illumia collection. At the time of this recording, the floor price is 14 Sol. The next step, according to the team's instructions, is to have a crypto wallet that supports the Solana network installed on your desktop browser. Some of the supported wallets include Phantom, Soulflare, Slope, and more. Last but not least, players should make an account on the official Legends of Illumia marketplace with their wallet connected to it, using a supported browser such as Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, or Safari. An account can only have one connected wallet, and this wallet cannot be changed or removed from the profile. So if you ever end up having to use a new wallet, you will also have to create a new account. To mark the launch of this public beta, the developers have also released a gameplay video embedded in the tweet down below, showing us a party of 4 going on an adventure through a natural environment while engaging with various hostile wolves using a variety of different attacks. Next, Axie introduces new matchmaking, off-chain fusing, and more in latest update. Axie developer Mirai Labs has released a new update that introduces new matchmaking, off-chain fusing, changes to lobby types, and UI improvements. The update went live on December 21 on Web 2D, while maintenance for Web 3D, Android, and iOS is still ongoing. As the team has stated, it is taking longer than expected due to unforeseen bugs. When it comes to matchmaking, Mirai has implemented a new method that aims to lower queue times, by introducing a system where rooms are filled based on players queuing instead of filling rooms based on a number of rooms available. With off-chain fusing, players can now use locked silver viz to pay the fee for Pega Fusion, thus giving everyone the option of whether they'd like to cover the fee using on-chain gold viz or off-chain locked silver viz. As for changes to lobby types, the amount of Pegas that can be present in a pledge racing lobby is now set as follows. This now also means that players can choose to join a lobby featuring a lower reward, but a Pega of a lower class is now allowed to play lobbies of a higher class. The reward structure has been adjusted, with combined lobby rewards including claimable silver viz, key fragments, and a chance of getting a chest, while lobbies from class 1 to class 4 do not contain drop rewards, only claimable silver viz. The UI has gotten some nice changes, which include displaying a racer count indicator in every lobby, as well as adding a tag for the lobby that has the most number of players. And lastly, Eternal Dragons grants players access to alpha version. Eternal Dragons has announced the release of its Auto Battler game. This game is the first designed by Trailblazer Games under Eternal Dragons franchise. The Auto Battler is a fun-filled strategic game where players fight against a team of powerful dragons and minions. In this game, players carefully select and place their unit on the battlefield in a bid to defeat their opponent. The game's difficulty is light, yet it requires strategic complexity to keep players glued to their screen. The alpha version access began on December 21st at 3 PM UTC, and players can now visit the game's official website to participate. In Phase 2 of alpha release, Eternal Dragons will permit participating members to invite other players to join the testing. The test version will include core game mechanics and game content, with over 20 team compositions to wage against dungeon and hard mode. Interestingly, players can rise up on the leaderboard by playing regular tournaments in PvE competition mode. Trailblazer Games pledges to continue to refine the gameplay before the global release of the esports style tournaments. Players can continue to use their Eternal Dragons as playable characters in the mobile free-to-play universal game. According to the team, the design and development of Game 2 and Game 3 is in progress. And that's a wrap for today's news video. I'll be back tomorrow for another news video about our next topic group, sneak peeks, teasers, and announcements. And for more info on everything about blockchain games, check out our website at PlayToEarn.net, where we have the largest database of games that have all the info you need. That's it for today, see you next video.